Hello, I'm excited to say that we are approaching the end of the first semester, and I do have your December board report. With that, I would like to say thank you to everyone. We've had a great first semester, and that's due to everyone's hard work. So as far as the board meeting, first of all, we had the consent agenda, and we had bills totaling $11,167,054.89. Obviously, a lot of that is related to the bond. As we continue to complete projects, we are paying those projects out. Also under consent agenda, we had the approval to let bids for a storage facility at Nowlin Middle School. I'm really excited about this. We recently came close to finishing out the Nowlin Stadium project. So if you haven't driven by there, we recently put in an all-weather surface track as well as a grass football field. And what this facility does, it allows us to have storage to store things such as hurdles and high jump pits for track and field and also for football. Under the superintendent's report, I did talk about what a great first semester we've had, and again, thank you for all of your work on that. But also I did talk about our COVID cases here in the ISD. We have seen our COVID cases increase. With the last report, we had 75/100ths of 1%. Again, I want to reiterate 75/100ths of 1%. So we're not even approaching 1% at this time, but it still is the highest that we've seen in the school district. If I compare that to last year at this time, we were at approximately 53/100ths of 1%. And I say all of this because I want everyone to keep in mind, if you only look at our COVID cases, the numbers are higher, but it's really important to keep that percentage in mind because right now compared to last year, we are educating over 4,000 more kids at this time, again, compared to last year. Also with that, I would like to say that looking at the cases, 52% of our students and staff are at grades 6 through 12. So in other words, our middle schools and high schools. As far as the number of cases, it's also 52%. So it also coincides. 48% of our students and staff are at our elementary schools and 48% of our cases. And also another fact for everyone is with our test to stay, under 2% of our test to stay cases are coming back positive. And I give you all of that information because some people want to look at the number of cases and the increase in cases and say it's because of masks or no masks. And whenever you look at the data, that's really not the case. As far as the cases increasing, realistically, you have to look at Thanksgiving, and I do believe that's the reason for our increase in cases. The other thing that I did talk to the Board of Education about was the letter that came out to school districts across Missouri from Eric Schmidt, the Attorney General. And what Eric Schmidt's letter said is that he believes that he can limit the authority of school boards and limit our ability to address COVID matters within a school setting. And he cites the case out of Cole County from Judge Green, stating that Judge Green's decision limited school districts' authority to deal with COVID. Without getting into a lot of detail with that, we have conferred with our attorneys on this, and we believe that we are well within our right, both as a school district and within the school board's authority to set policies and regulations that do address student safety, including masking and quarantines. So again, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with that. We believe that this is very much a political move, and we want to do what's best for our students here in the ISD. Under new business, we did have a presentation from the Adult Education Program. We're very proud of this program here in the ISD, and historically, we typically have the largest program in the state of Missouri. Also, item number 2, we did have a bond issue presentation, and I'm very happy to say that the bond issue work is going very well. We still are having some minor issues with getting some products in on time, but overall, the projects are going well. They're just a little bit delayed. Item number 3 was the approval for salary changes for summer school staff. This is something I'm very excited about. We are going to increase the pay for those who want to work summer school. So more information will come out from our Human Resources Department if you are looking to work summer school. Item number 4 was the approval to accept a proposal for HVAC and ventilation equipment. The winning bid was for $3,961,047, and this was through a purchasing contract called TIPS. And I do want to stress on this that this is just for the equipment, not the installation. Later on, we will take the installation bid before the board for their approval. Item number 5 was the approval to accept a bid for roof replacement at Fairmount Elementary School. The winning bidder was Cornell Roofing. It's a company right here in Independence, and it totaled $422,450. Item number 6 was the approval to accept the bid for athletic storage facilities at Chrisman, Truman, and the middle school campus. This was for $2,519,000 from Mega KC, and this work is all part of the bond issue. Item number 7 was the approval for the declaration of surplus items. This is something that we do 4 times a year, so there are specific laws in which we have to abide by if we are going to surplus items. So we do this 4 times a year, and if there's ever a time that there may be something that you're willing to bid on, just go to govdeals.com and then you can look up things that we're selling here in the ISD. Item number 8 was the approval of the Safe Return to In-Person Instruction and Continuity of Services Plan. You may have heard of this already because the board did approve this prior to the start of the school year. Obviously, things change throughout the school year as we're looking at protocols related to COVID, so we're bringing this back before the Board of Education for their approval prior to the start of the second semester. So with that, that is your December board update. Again, thank you for all you do, and please have a wonderful holiday season.